And with music moving, of course, something that helps with that a lot is the bangers. And I know Sammy was excited to dive right into it, so I'll let you take us away.
I'm not saying this because it's here, but guys, 21. Oh!
Wait, you guys, that song was not this year.
It was this year.
What?
In like March.
This year in March. This year in March.
Is it?
Shout out to Denesi. Shout out
Because I've been playing, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Even on our pod, we're always there, and somehow we'll randomly be there, like, I'll buy you there.
Always.
And let me tell you, like,
now people say it wrong. You have to say it
like,
wrong.
you know, like a song has like
We say it for no
impact.
reason.
You know?
Yeah.
When like you're talking to your homie and you're like, oh, what you dig?
Yeah.
You know, it's more than
It just
a song.
plugs into like normal life, like right?
And see, here's the thing about club bangers. Normally they have very short replay value.
Yeah.
You understand? Like 2 months, 3 months, you're done and dusted, and there's something else.
Yeah.
But 21 up, if you drop it today,
Yeah.
I'll still
day,
dance
every
it.
day.
You understand?
It was
has
even the
replay value.
numbers on like Apple Music stay the same every week, and I can't.
We're still listening to this. Me.
You saw the myth saying, he's just like on it and writing with it. That's just like a week ago, and that's a song like you said that's from March.
Yeah.
So like that's
my
something
jam.
crazy. That's 2 and 3.
Oh, hey, you're mentioning 3. I thought I would go for this one. I had to do it for Ibrahim Solo.
Oh,
Nature Chene. I love that track. Just the way he mixes Lusoga, the Luso flow, and basically English and stuff
Luso
like that.
flow.
I love that
Luso
track. Then obviously, man, Mutono, Mutono comes through. Bro, pounds, that's my jam.
False.
Yeah, so basically, those are my top 3.
Ooh, nice. Miss Singles.
Anyone or not?
Miss Singles.
Fluano was the first on my list, and I just want you to know you're the guy. Yeah, if they didn't tell you today at this table,
Yeah.
you know. We hear you, we see you. You did the thing. And that Malcolm guy, Shakuchi didn't come out this year, but I had it this year. And
it slapped.
that's a song, first of all, that got an expression out of me. I didn't just listen to it. I listened to it, then I smiled. That's the first thing I did is I smiled.
That's Shakuchi.
And then by the end of the song, I was laughing. By the end of the song, I was laughing. And I remember I looped it like 5 times because it's nice. He must have been in such a good space when he created that, because it makes you feel good.
You know, I want to know the inspiration that Malcolm had for that song. I really want to know.
Shakuchi, that's it.
Yeah. Shakuchi.
Shakuchi.
Shakuchi. So that I loved it because it got me to feel a type of way. I really smiled. The third song, Patti and Pombe.
Ooh, Malcolm.
Double Malcolm.
I like that.
Double Malcolm. That's my
That's my
jam.
jam.
That's my jam. He went hard. I'm the target market. I
Yeah.
don't know about everyone else, but I personally am the target market.
Nice.
Yeah.
So those are my 3.
And I feel like it just speaks for itself, Patti and Pombe. Like when you go out to the club, Patti and Pombe. Time. So what's that time?
The chef.
No Pombe.
Wow. You guys, these 3 songs, they might just be produced by me. I don't know.
It's all right.
It's fine.
Kawa. I like Dawn by like Prince
Yeah, that's a dope.
Prince.
And tie-dye.
and Tie Dye
Yeah.
Crazy.
and Dario.
How's it? That's from this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine.
This year.
Yeah.
I like songs that just don't like that don't make me be like, oh, it's a dope song. I want songs that I can take like a line from and put it in my life. Like he was talking about like Tuliwano, and I felt like there was a point where I was expecting someone, and I'll just go pull up.
Yeah.
I like things being more than songs, and like when you take it to the club, it's fire. So, number 2, bro, he did it for us, bro.
You know.
I think Totally Wano was like
The jam.
smash.
Why you did? You don't.
He went crazy.
Like every time I'm trying to do like a proggy TikTok, for some reason that's just the only song that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like the message, right? Totally Wano.
It's really the message.
We
No, we needed that message this year, guys. We're getting locked up, so try to pull up.
The third one.
And then the third one. I feel like Chxf Barry has had like a crazy run.
Yeah.
Damn. But like
She almost made you change your list.
What did you say? Wait, what did you say?
Sweeter.
Yeah. Oh.
bro, what's that drill song?
Migos song.
I
that
do.
one.
My goodness.
I do was the one.
I do.
Was the one.
Bro,
Was the
like-
one. Was the
That
one.
was a mad song.
But you hear it in the club, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or in that loud.
I actually have receipts here for it being played in a club. Crazy.
I have a whole video. Like.
Hey, bro.
My thing is like, you know how a lot, like we've been listening to Joshua, so we're familiar, and then maybe we're not familiar and with what comes in that second verse. You know, like where you're like, okay, yeah, then you have a collaboration and it's international and it's fire. Like that
Brian
verse.
Danessa.
Brian was
Yeah.
like, I was like, guys, I like, because for me it's like the song. You know how certain songs, you know, you listen to the beginning and you're done.
Yeah.
Like all the fires at the start, and then they like it may fade out later. But for me, that song goes like this, and it's crazy. And that hook,
And it also redefines like what a typical club banger would be. I feel like that was the main thing this year. Like all the club bangers you hear, they slap, but they're not that
club.
like, you know, the
Chidanda.
typical like yeah.
except like Totally Wano, I feel. Let me tell you, it embodies the
Yeah,
vibe
yeah,
of
yeah.
the old
And
like
the new, yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely that jam. Me?
yes.
I just feel like anyone who knows me knows. But also from Denesi, Nenkulava is my jam. That's my song.
Hey, double.
I be out there in the streets
So then there's a game
ready to dance to it like any exactly. No, but that really is my jam, and it's just the beat. It's in the beat and the words and the.
Bit LG once again.
And that's why I was having a hard time with like
yeah, bro. LG
LG
produced and mastered
crazy.
it, man. Mastered it.
Like
properly.
he's really straddling the line between like artist and producer very, very well. And my
I feel like at
Nikolava
this
is my
point
song.
it's like one thing.
And I was telling him,
It's a phenomenon.
yeah, he is. He's brilliant. And I was telling him, like, you know how like certain songs are big, and then maybe you want to do like a remix, and then, but like for me, because I am so passionate about that song, I just want it to be that vibe. And then number 2 on my list is I by Shiba and Mudra. I just feel like that song whenever it comes on. I remember it was it the Adekule Gold show where she performed, like one of those big concerts, and she just came on stage and did 2 songs of hers that are my mad tunes, that one and Nkwanzi. Like she just did both of them, and I was like in my zone. And then
Shiba's nicest collabs, by the way.
Yeah.
Sure, does dope.
and she and she, well, the numbers are also like in terms of like streams and stuff, like she really pushes. Then there's a guy called Agami Tony. He was part of the Power Stars. It was a project that happened in 2021.
Last year, yes.
Yeah, Pearl of Africa Stars. And then he released a whole project. And on that project, there is a song called Mary Jane, and it features an artist called Lowena. That song, like...
If it's called Mary Jane, I want to hear.
Yeah, no. Like, it's like...
What's his name again?
Agami Tony.
Right.
Yeah, it's like... Let me be... It has that heavy bass and that... And then the way they sync their voices. It's just a really dope song.
It's such a good time to be East African.
And right now, what's interesting is as much as there's songs and artists that we've talked about that cut across, I like that we're introducing each other to some new peoples, and I hope you all go and do your homework after, because you never know, that may be that fire that you need. And for those of the artists or producers, I believe you may even want, you may be like, that guy.
Collab.
You may be like, that guy. And he just wants the Mary Jane experience.
I don't know if I should like burst your bubble now, but like completely unrelated to what you think it is.
For real?
I don't know.
I've already downloaded it. Mary Jane featuring Lowena. I've already downloaded it.
No, but like I hope you like. I hope you like it.
On my list?
Yeah.
No, I hope I like it too. Before I say that they're like club banger songs, I just want to like give a shout out to places that I feel like make these songs bangers, because like most of the time, especially for like a certain strand of music, you don't find it being played everywhere, because Uganda doesn't necessarily have like a culture that's emphasizing diverse sounds. So you find a lot of the repeated stuff like when you move around to bars, and of course we've had that conversation before. But I'm gonna mention places like the Villa. Big up to the Villa, big up to the Patio, big up Cynthia for like the places you've always heard the music running there. Big up to Levels, because they've done that stuff as well properly. Big up to Icon. Every time I'm at Icon, I hear some nice music. Big up to the bass in Alia. There's that Muyanga place where I always see like Motono's events.
The Drop.
The Drop.
I don't know what it's
Urban
called.
Chevre.
There are two places, Okay.
Yeah.
That's alright. But big up to all those places, for of course always. Big up to every place that
like
Alza has played at,
Kush
and like
also.
Sessa and those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that. And I want to say the places I actually mean to say. I'm not gonna. Yeah. I'm not gonna say
It's
that.
not for just.
Yeah, it's not for just saying places. Yeah. So the songs, there's a song by Maurice Kira. It's called Boba. Boba. Who's
Buba.
like a Muganda?
What's Buba?
Yeah. No, I heard it means like jealousy or like something like that. Yeah. I totally love this song because this for me represents like a strain of music that Maurice Kira never did before. He never did like that, like music that bangs you and makes you want to dance. He always did like something that was emotional and like, made you want to just fall in love. And yet for me, I'm really like a Chidongo guy. Like I want to, turn up. Actually, guys even called me Mr. Chidongo sometime in like high school. So like, I loved when Maurice Kira did this because I could finally listen to Maurice Kira in the club and feel like, okay, this belongs here, So I'm gonna give a honorary mention to my guy, Mark Mickey, has a song called Same Wrist that dropped this year. Yeah, man. I feel like as Ugandans, we don't make enough songs about flexing, and yet I feel like an essential part of like what I liked about music growing up was the fact that you could listen to music and feel cool while listening to it. Yeah. So
that's
like,
a dope song.
Yeah, man.
Same
So
Wrist.
Same Wrist is one of those songs you listen to and feel cool while you listen to it. Like it's another one. It's not the same Wrist.
Okay.
And like, yeah, man. So I always have them double
Who
wristbands.
produced that?
Who produced? Of course, man. Chxf Barry.
Oh my god, like, okay. Give the flowers to the man while he sits at the table.
Another song I'm gonna mention is my guy's song, Arresting Food, the remix. You guys, but it's a coincidence.
Who produced it?
But it's a coincidence. But what I especially like is what Mommy brought to the song.
Yeah.
Because Mommy came on that song and like, bro, what she did the song was very crazy. But there's a way that when Mommy blended in also, it just made it feel like an international banger. You dig? Like,
Mommy's voice though.
Mommy's voice, his
Talk about his
execution,
voice,
his delivery. Mommy just sounds so cool, bro, all the time.
And also, like, such a refreshing sound.
He's he's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
A buffer.
Yeah, those are my.
No, Munji has a project called A Buffer, and it's a breath of fresh air. So whenever someone says I can't help myself, I just say a buffer. But I feel like it's a cuppa and a buffer.
We're in the new era of rap, whereby I need the rap to sound stylish. I need it to sound cool. You dig?
Trappity trap.
Yeah, bro. I need you to say some slimy cool
Some
shit.
shit.
You dig? Yeah, man. And just the older style of rap, all you had to do was just put bars in a flat line and just say all of them. You dig?
That's obviously.
I cannot feel cool to that.
But,
No, bro, by the way, there was an era in rap where you didn't even have to include a melody, didn't even have to include like broken, like you didn't have to break up your flows in a style or do what. You just had to deliver the stuff.
As we're talking about
You dig?
entering the cool and then they wore Versace
Yeah.
clothes and then they did what?
But
You
Yeah,
dig,
it's
but
complex.
a guy will say that and then like just drop like a hard ad lib, you
But
dig,
I
and then
guess
like he does how he'll pause and go behind the beat and then come back
And
in front
play
of the
with it.
beat, and you just feel like, oh bro, this guy is going off. And
Yeah.
for me, that's what going off in rap is in our generation.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily
culture,
just coming and doing like hella buzz.
Yeah.
It's really like coming and styling on people. That's what
I feel
rap
like,
is.
I feel like Joshua
That's what-
does
no.
that a lot. He
Yeah, Ford
jumps
does
on
that,
it
but
and
all the greatest rappers in our generation do that. If you look at the
Yeah.
older rappers, they used not to do that. Like the,
I think it's also because the culture has changed.
Yeah, it has
back in the
changed, bro.
day, you had to prove yourself. Like you can't just be out here on the streets.
No, these guys are still proving themselves.
No,
Just the
as
guys
in,
don't want
in
to
a
think that
different
much.
way.
Yeah.
In a different way.
Yeah.
people be giving you buzz that are sad and you're like, I'm really trying to chill.
I just want.
I'm really trying to chill.
But before we even like move, I just want to say, for me, a song that has made me enjoy myself when I'm out is Lillian's "The One." He mentioned it being one of the songs from her project that he really liked the most, and for me, it's just that when they play it when I'm out, I feel like she arranged a dope song, and it's just great. And I can imagine, because she's who she is, I can imagine it live with the band and everything, and I already picture that. I picture myself enjoying that song when I'm out. Mutono's Pound or Shilling is a problem, and
No,
yes,
that's a
Tuliwa
song right
no,
there.
like I said, I just always be
Pound or
there
Shilling.
randomly. And
Actually, big up to Motono for bringing like the old school rap and new school rap together. Because I feel like Poundo Shilling does that. It's one of those songs that the rap is super cool, and yet he's also bringing in like a lot of elements from old school rap.
100.
You understand?
Heavy
Yeah.
is the head.
and in
Yeah.
He has it.
Prolific.
I say internationally.